Hi, this is Jason with Filer Comics Collectibles coming at you with another toy review. This time we're taking a look at the Batman the Animated Series Combat Belt Batman from Kenner from 1993. So the first thing we're going to do is take a closer look at the figure. Alright, so taking a look at this Batman, they had numerous different types of Batmans from the animated series toy line. And this Combat Belt Batman is probably the one I feel is the most representative of just the regular Batman. They didn't, just say Batman and you had like the main Batman. This one seemed to be that one, as far as the coloration, because they did lots of other stuff where he didn't have his cape on or different colorations, but this one's the most standard, typical Batman, and that's pretty much why I have it in the collection. So, I mean, overall, he looks great. He's got the traditional Batman cape that has the C-clip like most of the Batman toys up to this time did. They didn't have anything actually like attached to the figure permanently, so you could take it off. But that C-clamp, which is plastic, got broke a lot. So we see that a lot where they're broken. Also, he's got painted on bat symbol on his chest, and that's another thing that if depending on how you've stored or kids play with them, it would be the first thing to chip off. And this one's a good example of how the paint is still good on him. He's got a lot of sharp points. He's got like the little spikes on his gauntlets and stuff like that, and like the backs of his boots that kind of stick off from the body. Those seem to lose paint more frequently than anything else because he is painted black, because his base figure is basically that gray color. And you could also fold his cape over his shoulders, so you can kind of fold it over, kind of give him that pretty cool look, because just the way that the cape is folded when it comes with it, it's got that nice fold down the side. Pretty decent sized cape. It's not as big as some of the other Batman figures, but he is a little bit taller, and he's got like the traditional cuts that you see in the Batman, as far as characteristics of the character. I mean, and as far as the look here, I mean, he looks great. Now, this is the Combat Belt Batman, so he obviously comes with a belt, like a combat belt. And essentially, this would just clip onto him, and we'll do that real quick. And it comes with, there's actually, you can see, this big loop is where you could put the extra, like batarang, essentially, a shootable batarang. And the tiny clip below that is for his handcuffs. And then this one is you can actually have, he has a huge, like, grappling hook launcher that you can attach to his belt. So, I mean, his belt would just clip on just like that, and that's what he'd look like. Now, obviously, one of these things is, putting this on and off, this is where you could scrape the paint up real easy. And here he is all loaded up with his combat belt. Now, obviously, I have to hold him because he's so heavy with his gigantic launcher that he falls forward. But you can kind of see he's got his batarang clipped on his belt, as well as his handcuffs, and he's got this monstrous launcher that shoots out. And obviously, the string is pretty long, so I mean, it's got a pretty decent range, and it's got a little button on the bottom that you just launch it, and it shoots out. And then obviously you could have him swing from stuff, and there's a pretty neat feature. But I mean, it kind of looks overall a little bit bulky and ridiculous. I mean, obviously when you look at this belt, it's definitely, I mean, you can kind of see he's definitely fully loaded. It is cool, he comes with all these neat accessories though. And this is the other batarang type missile that he comes with. So essentially, you'd make sure that the grappling hook is out, but it is attached permanently to the thing with a string. You would pop it in place, and just like so, we'll try and get it in focus. We'll shoot it out. It shoots out, and it shoots really hard. I mean, this launcher is really, really nice. It comes with a really strong spring. And here he is hanging from his batarang, just to kind of show the versatility of this guy. I mean, obviously he looks a little silly, but I mean, there's a lot of cool things that you could do with this toy as a kid. Have him hang from stuff. You can have him pull people forward. And like I said, the string is pretty long. We're looking almost like 1.5 feet long, I mean, of hang distance, and that's a really cool feature to this guy. So, final impressions of this Batman figure. He's definitely the one to get in the Batman the Animated Series line. Like I said, he's the main staple Batman. He's got the best and closest look to the standard Batman, and that's what I enjoy the most. He comes with a plethora of accessories like handcuffs, a battle belt, a grappling gun with an extra missile. I mean, he comes with all kinds of stuff. It's a little bulky, it's a little unnecessary, but I mean, as far as for kids, I mean, this guy came with a little bit of everything. So I mean, definitely, you get a really strong bang for your buck on this figure, and he's, probably one of my top 2 Batman figures of all time. But once again, this has been Jason with Fighter Comics Collectibles. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and we'll see you guys next time.